So what's all this Facebook about? Is probably he's like assumingly it's like he's on the phone with a mind doctor, similar to a mind doctor sponsored by the police, New London City, Connecticut state area. And why? He's got the Tyler Durgans of his schizophrenias. Well, he's got the schizophrenias. He's not a criminal, but has been suspicious. They said with someone with his disorder is 90% chance greater commit a violent crime, a heinous crime in general. So he's got a 90% chance to commit a heinous crime. So because of his mentals. Yeah, he was saying Native American Church with Christian Church of God on the dollar, don't it? A similar. So yeah, a connection with the spirit realm, like heavens or heavens. Like he's friends with Jesus and things. It's something similar with an angel. A greater connection with the divide beyond. The greater the heavens of source, beyond the skies. The greater space, beyond the skies, beyond the blue. That's what it says. That's what it says every Sunday. And it says God on the dollar, and it says church, and it says church of 8, 9, 10 different religions, and his character vibes with each of them, so. At the same time, it says a 25 years incarceration outpatient. No, he's like property of the hospital, so to speak. Yeah, in certain terms, it's as if he's already apprehended in his cell. It's a 25 to life outpatient. So since the age of say 18, outpatient 25 years to life. Yeah, because he's got a terminal irreversible Tyler Durgan syndrome. So it's a schizophreniacism because it says under Buddy from New Riders of the Purple Sage, American Beauty, Working Man's Dead, moved to New London City. My pa got in cahoots with him. The Grateful Dead disbanded in '95, but in '91 came along. Bear Stanley moved to New London County. I came along spring '90. Bear had a daughter in like '91, '92, and for her first 15 years, I was her older boy toy of a brother from another mother. Well, then I turned 17. I went to St. Petersburg, Moscow, Frankfurt, same time, and back. Finished up a quantum mechanic, nuclear engineering, computer programming, advanced physics final for high school, uh, and was probably under the influence of Bear Stanley's magic juju from spring '90 or summer '90 until Bear passed away, or I became on a freaking fracking the medicine A's. Risperidone, 4,000 8 milligram doses. Just about. I mean, there were 12 milligram oral dissolved tabs and then 30 milligram injectables. Swell. But currently, I'm on Criprazine one every 24 hours. I've got 30 years less to live than your average human lifespan. So a male in America lived to age 90. I'll live to age 30 years less is 60. So they say I'll pass away when I'm 55, maybe 60 at the most. And then there's no way in hell I'll live past the age of 60 is what they says. Unless they've got $1 million from magical frickin' money land of multimillionaires. I doesn't right now. I'm in a tin house on SSI, Supplemental Security Income. It's SSI $771 a month with a Connecticut State EBT. But there's friends of the family that have multi-million dollars. Like I'm seeing Phil Lesh for this Halloween, Melvin Seals at July Middlefield Park, the end of July. I go to 3 Dead and Company shows. I might get backstage, or at least front and center, front row. Yeah, the Hartford Dead and Company. So, at least, probably Hershey's too. Says the whole Facebook's why is he on Facebook's why? Mind doctors incredibly interested in Drew there. Yeah, why? He has the fucking Tyler Durgan. It's a Fight Club. Are you kidding me? He's a Brad Pitt, Edward Norton, same thing. But he was Grateful Dead celebrity Gerber baby, Macaulay Culkin famous from spring '90 till the bombing of the Pentagon 2001. He drops under on hiatus, but doesn't ashes all fall down toward 2001 and 2. Because Bob almost got smushed in the towers. He was scheduled to play in Brooklyn 9/11 2001. But the people with authority, people with permissions to understand that, and anyone that would look up, what happened with him, like, fuck, U.S. Marshal, FBI, same thing, and they're mind doctors. So I would talk to the shrink that would relate it. People that read up on my file. They could be anywhere federal and just passing through. They said, oh, a person of interest through the FBI U.S. Marshal same time because he was Bear Stanley's son-in-law until Bear Stanley passed away in Bear Stanley's mind and eyes again. It makes him a person of interest, especially when he's at the private side of Grateful Dead, million billionaire, multi fucking famous of sorts. It's not the jokes. Jerry considered me his daughter's potential husband. But Bear stuck around until he divorced, moved to Australia. He probably shouldn't have done that because he died in a car accident as soon as he got there, shortly afterwards. Yeah, well, his ex-wife and his daughter are still right over there, and I was supposed to be. This says, why is he on Facebook? Because so he can keep in touch with U.S. Marshals, FBI, same time. He's been a person of interest because of his Grateful Dead celebrity. Besides that, he developed a schizophrenia from EOPTSD. No, his leg press is 750 with his overhead pull 1100 and the free weight two-handed 165, but he weighs 150 pounds at 6 foot tall, waist size 28, jacket size 44. He's probably still considered an expert marksman under 3 rifle qualifications in the NRA, and he's passed plenty of military testing because we all thought there would be a draft similar to World War II or Vietnam because the Pentagon was bombed, Manhattan collapsed. There wasn't, and the war's almost over, but I don't have anything to do, and I was coming to some decent realizations where there was a lack of barrier between mind and tongue, and I was just going to outs with it. I learned Swedish language for the first 6 years of my life, and I haven't spoken Swedish straight in forever ago. I thought if you just broke down some simple mental barriers where there's been severe blockage, like Bear Stanley's daughter panty drawer, or the garden landscape I did out front with all sorts of that. It was the stank of mulch I walked past on the Willits side of Willison Bank. They're putting in an apartment complex, and I smelled the mulch, and I walked through towards memory, which I came like past a mental blockage, and it just rolled off the tongue again. An unrepressed, previously suppressed in the real. I thought it was a decent film, and now it's declined the 10-minute upload. I'm making a second 10-minute video now. Just chime out at 8, why not?